Most people relocating to Arizona make the same handful of mistakes. And trust me, they are totally avoidable. In this video, I'm breaking down what they are, why they matter, and what smart movers do instead. Believe it or not, a lot of people move to the Scottsdale and Phoenix area without even realizing that a mountain view is an option for them. They come here thinking desert, palm trees, and golf courses, and miss that there are some neighborhoods that are tucked up against the McDowell Mountains, or the Preserve, which gives you some amazing mountain views. Here's where it can go sideways. Once people realize they can have views, they fall in love with the scenery and forget to really evaluate the house. Maybe it needs more updating than they had originally wanted. Maybe the layout doesn't work very well. Or maybe it's farther out than they said that they wanted to be. And suddenly, they're in a beautiful home with a great view, but they're driving 25 minutes to get their kids to practice, or grabbing takeout, or going back to the grocery store when you forgot milk or eggs. Mountain views are available, and they are amazing. But the key is finding that balance between the house and the view, and how it fits your everyday life. Now, this is one of the biggest surprises for people relocating to this area. Phoenix isn't just one big city. It's really a region of multiple cities, each with its own personality, pros and cons, and price points. Scottsdale alone feels like 3 different cities. You've got Old Town with nightlife, boutique hotels, and walkable restaurants. Then you have Central Scottsdale with mature landscaping and great schools. Then you have North Scottsdale with custom homes, multiple golf courses, and those wide open views. Then there's Paradise Valley, which feels almost like Beverly Hills in the desert. Lush landscaping, big lots, and very private, with a whole different energy than a place like Gilbert, which is more suburban, newer, and great for families. Same goes for places like Chandler, Arcadia, and Fountain Hills. Each one offers very different lifestyles, traffic patterns, school options, and even climates. If you don't understand the nuance, it's easy to land in a beautiful house that is completely out of sync with the way that you live. Then you're either trying to make it work or you end up moving much sooner than you had ever planned. Now, the MLS is great for data. Number of bedrooms, square footage, pool, no pool, things like that. But if you're relocating from out of state, here's what you really want to know and what you really need to know. What is the community lifestyle like? Is it social, quiet, family focused, or retiree heavy? Are there neighborhood events, golf leagues, club gatherings? Is it easy to meet people? None of that is going to show up in the listing. See, a home can look perfect on paper, but if the neighborhood doesn't match your lifestyle, it can feel isolating. I always tell clients, we need to find the right location and the right community first, and then we'll find you the perfect house. The MLS can't show this, but I can.
She's the best. The absolute best.
Look, it's hot here, and yes, it's a dry heat, but that doesn't mean that you stay indoors all summer long. People still live here. They hike, they golf, they play pickleball. They just do it really early in the morning, usually from about sunrise or a little earlier to about 8 or 9 in the morning, unless you're golfing, because most carts nowadays have those personal cooling fans on them so that when you get really hot out there, you can come back to the cart and get a little reprieve from the heat. Even in the summertime, lifestyles don't stop. They just shift. And get this, some neighborhoods, because of elevation, can run about 10 degrees cooler in the summer. Now, if you're 118 degrees, does that 10 degrees matter that much? Sometimes no, but it is a difference. And in the winter, you can go from perfect weather to I need a jacket in about a 10-minute drive going north. So if you're one of those people that wants to be outdoors all year long, it's really important for you to choose the right microclimate, not just the right zip code. If you only visit Scottsdale in March, you're only getting one version of Arizona, the perfect one, but still only one. You're not seeing how it feels in July when it's 110 degrees outside, and you get in your car after it's been sitting in a hot parking lot and all you want is for your car to cool off as fast as possible. You're not seeing what the community feels like in the off season, when things are quieter and the calendar slows down. And here's something else. Many golf clubs have off-season incentives, meaning the greens fees are much lower than they are during the prime season. So you can golf at some pretty amazing courses for a lot less. If you buy in the spring without seeing the summer, you may fall in love with a place that doesn't fit your lifestyle for the other 6 months of the year. It's kind of like dating someone on vacation. Seems perfect until real life shows up. I hear this one a lot. When I move to Arizona, I am going to be outside all the time. Golf, pickleball, hiking, cycling, everything. And Some do, but the truth is, activity doesn't just happen. It happens when you live in a place that supports your lifestyle. What are the best communities for this? They make it easy to be active and social. Morning hiking groups, pickleball ladders and clubs, tennis socials, cycling clubs, golf leagues, and events for every skill level. The weather here might invite activity, but the right neighborhood really enables it to happen. Now, one of the most common things that I hear is that I want to live in a gated community because it feels safer. And while in theory it makes sense, but a gate is just a gate. Real safety, more importantly, real community, comes from those who live there. How connected are people? And what the neighborhood culture is like. Take McDowell Mountain Ranch or McCormick Ranch for that matter. Both have gated and non-gated areas. And in both places, it's not the gate that really makes the difference. It's the people, the lifestyle, and how the community was built. You'll find walking paths, events, meetup groups, sport courts, clubs, and even neighborhood meetup groups. And all of this brings people together. In the right community, neighbors know one another. They look out for one another. There's a sense of connection, whether there's a keypad at that gate or not. If you're relocating, don't just chase that gate. Look deeper. Look for real connections, walkability, neighborhood activities, and lifestyles that actually support how you want to live. Now, the man guard gates are a little bit different, but you still need that community to make it feel safe. Now, I know that looking at homes online is really fun and it gets people really excited. But the number one thing that determines your quality of life is who you live around. The house can be renovated. You can change paint color, countertops, and flooring, but you cannot pick up the house and move it to a more fitting neighborhood. This is why it is so important for you to find the right community, the one that aligns with your values, your interests, and your lifestyle. Then you find the house that fits. That order matters so much more than people realize. Now, if you're looking for that exceptional golf club lifestyle, there are always 4 clubs that I recommend my clients check out. They're not all always advertised. Some have reciprocal membership programs, chef-driven dining, social calendars that rival resorts, and some off-season perks that some don't know about. Are you ready to write these down? The Country Club at DC Ranch, Terra Vida in Scottsdale, Fire Rock in Fountain Hills, and Blackstone at Vistancia. Each has its own vibe, but they all offer a great lifestyle that goes well beyond golf. Now, if you want to know about all the regrets people have after they move here, you're gonna want to watch this video. As always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.